back tonight on a Tuesday night.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
Sponsor of the month, Manitoba Loud Awards coming up October 11th. Get your tickets, $45. If they're not $45, tell them you talk to me and they're $45. Tonight, cool episode. It's a debut episode.
It is.
It's a
Well,
brand new band with some familiar faces.
really, from
Tonight,
some real familiar faces.
multi-time guest Joe Carson, Matt Dara, first-time guest Connor Jackson, and Haley Wachowski. I'm gonna say it wrong, but
Jowski.
there,
Wachowski.
there we go,
Wachowski.
Wachowski. There we go.
Wachowski.
Which okay, excellent. Deadlight, the new band.
Deadlight. Yes.
What the hell's going on, guys? What have you created?
Well, I have put together the Infinity Stones of Winnipeg musicians.
By the way, it says the stowaway on Facebook.
Is how it feels. It really does feel like it's. I put together the Infinity Gauntlet here for musicians.
That's awesome. Awesome. Tell me how it all came about here.
It started. I used to do a project about 12 years ago. I used to do the Carson Project, and that was my first attempt at a solo project. And that kind of got hiatus for a long time. And then I messaged Matt, and Matt's been pushing me to do this for a while. So I just ended up going from that way and got a hold of Connor, and Connor got a hold of Haley, and then everything's kind of fallen together.
Awesome. Joe, Matt, you guys have been on here a couple times. Everyone knows who you are. Let's get to Connor and Haley, guys.
right.
Tell me who you are, what you do, if you're in any other bands, how you came about in this band.
All right. My name's Connor. I was in a band called Sky Raid for about 5 years, 2020 to about 2025. I met Joe through playing a show with Sky Raid. And he's like, hey, you guys are pretty cool. And then we just kept talking. We became pretty tight. And then eventually he's like, yo, I'm putting the band together. You should like come in and play guitar and throw down some like backing vocals. I'm like, sure, I can do that. And then he's like, yo, so we're actually looking for a bassist too. And I'm like, I have a friend. Enter Haley.
That's me.
Haley, maybe elaborate a little bit.
Oh, me?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry.
Just Haley, tell me about maybe your musical background in Winnipeg here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So hi, I'm Haley, and I'm the bassist of Deadlight. So my musical background started. I started getting into like open mics when I was 16. So I'm 19, so I've been in this for like about 3 years. But this is like with Deadlight, it's actually my first time around with a proper, I'd say a proper band with like musicians who have the same wants to like really push something like to like the full extent. But yeah, my experience with like bands and stuff like that, like I've been in a couple of other bands like throughout high school, and I can play like any instrument needed in a band, so I've just been trying to make myself available for any opportunity that comes about. And then Deadlight came around and I was like, hell yeah.
Awesome. Joe, you've taken on a different role in this band than another band you were in.
I have.
Tell me about being a frontman of this one.
It's a little different because I have to get really confident in my singing abilities, which I have been working on considerably over the last 2 years. Having a guitar player like Connor in the band has allowed me to not play guitar on a few of the covers so far. Just to make it a whole new experience for myself to not have the guitar on me for a few songs. Obviously, I do still play guitar.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get that out of the way. I do still play guitar, but it's a little different. Me just having a microphone and really just showcasing what I can do vocally. And I can't say much more about the group of people I've put together here. Everybody's amazing at what they do.
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell your excitement with it when you messaged me, and I won't say when you messaged me, but you messaged me quite some time ago and told me about this, and I could tell just in the message itself your excitement of having this group of people together.
Oh yeah,
Um, let's talk about the show. You guys got it coming up Thursday night. Thursday
yes we
night,
do.
Osborne Tap House. You guys are going on at the
Oh,
infamous 11:30 time.
yep.
The best slot possible.
The best
Mark
slot
Barron is
possible.
going to be on board,
Mhm.
and I was able to get in touch with Mark Barron through something else that I've been a part of. I can't really elaborate too much on it. Those who don't know, he's involved in it right now. He used to be in Attila. People know who he is. Excellent guitarist. He's got a new solo project, and after we were rehearsing and part of this thing that we're in right now, I knew that we were still looking for people for this show, which was already arranged. Man, the bleed is on my mic is just crazy to do right there. But point being, if I can gather my thoughts, I just say, hey, we need people to come on board with the show. You mentioned you got a solo project. Come on board. Let's see what we can do. So, yeah, let me see what I can do. Boom. Now he's got a full band. He's going to be bringing that, debuting it. And then Joe also brought on Purple Haze with Taz Khan, who may or may not be watching right now. Who knows? Maybe Mark's watching too. But that's what you can expect. It's going to be Mark Barron, Deadlight, Purple Haze in that order. Come on down, check everybody out. It's going to be starting at 10:30. There's a little staff function ahead of time, so it's a little later, but yeah. That's what you should expect. $10 at the door. Come and pack the place for us and fear the Deadlight. Yes, sir.
Awesome, guys. How did you come up with? Well, I think I know the answer, but how did you come up with Deadlight?
The Deadlight is my favorite book and movie is It by Stephen King, and obviously the form that it takes is as the Deadlights, and it's as an inspiration to me. I think that name is really cool, and I think it really fits with what the band will be eventually, especially though with some of the original music that I've already started writing. I think that it really suits what we're doing. I know that there's some echo here, and I'm probably going to get off of my stream and go over to Matt's side because I'm in the same room as Matt.
Yeah, we're aware of the echo. If you look at Matt's screen, you may be able to see Joe in the background. Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of there.
There he is. There's his arm.
It was on Facebook. Yeah, if I lean a little bit over the side, look, there he is, right over there. Right over there.
Oh, there
you see him?
Could have just done we got Arsonist practice right after this. Just like the last time when we saw him heading over to Arsonist practice. Coincidentally, so.
There you go.
Busy.
So Connor and Haley, like, playing with these two phenomenal musicians. I'm gonna skip it right over to Matt for a second because Matt filled in with my band a month and a half or so ago. I don't know, something like that. Tell me about playing with these guys. I mean, Matt's a riot to play with, but tell me about playing with these two guys, Joe and Matt.
Yeah, it's right to have you on the podcast too. Anywhere I go, right to be around, you know. But I would go 8 times later. So I would say like it's definitely a different experience because for all the bands that I've been a part of for the last 10 years, I've always been the youngest one, even if I'm just a little, like a couple months to weeks to a few years. And now that's most certainly not the case. You got two 30-year-old men, and then two people who are just old enough to drink and shit like that, basically. Now, so it's a little different, you know. And thank you very much, Gary, from Car 287. Thank you very much for tuning in there. High energy all the time, if you couldn't tell. But as far as beyond the age gap, musically, you know, it's fun. It's kind of like an I reach you teach type of thing at times. There's times you gotta have a little bit of patience there, a little bit of understanding. And other times when they just get it. But I think like overall things have been blended in very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
And the chemistry has just been on point, honestly. The set when we rehearsed here last night, it sounded absolutely mint. And we can't wait to share with you guys. We've only been at this for like a month and a half by this point.
6 practices.
Yes, 6 practices from the the armchair pilot, literally the armchair pilot over there. And it sounded good. It's very impressive, and I'm liking where things are going in the future. And there's more cool stuff to announce. Trust me. Might be stuff that we've already talked about before. You know what I'm talking about. The rest of y'all are going to figure it out.
All right, I'm going to go switch over to Matt's computer because this echo is killing me.
I can't even think.
Yeah, I'll be right over. 1 second.
Connor, Haley, talk to me about this band. What's your thoughts on this? I mean, 6 practices, and you guys are out there playing a show Thursday night.
Oh well, nerves are up there, of course. I mean, it's just as any show, nerves are up there. Brand new band, super nervous, but 6 practices with these guys. These guys are pros, and I've learned so much from these guys from these last 6 practices, and it's truly been a privilege to be in a band with these guys too. Definitely, they're just a riot to play with. I mean, after I couldn't hear for about 2 hours after I woke up this morning because of where I am in the practice space. Thank you, Matt. But that China symbol is really putting in the work though. But honestly, super fun time and learning a lot, and I'm excited to get on stage on Thursday.
Awesome. Haley, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I have to agree with Connor on like we're learning a lot. Like me especially because this is technically my first band that like we're actually doing shows and like actively practicing like regularly. Like I learn a lot of like stuff just from like watching the guys play and being in practices. I'm also learning that I need to bring earplugs to practice too because like Connor, I could not hear for a little bit this morning. My ears are still ringing.
Matt is an incredibly loud drummer.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a big blessing to be like surrounded by talented musicians. Yeah, it's just a blessing to be around surrounded by talented musicians and getting to learn and just be a part of something really cool and doing something that I really want to do.
Awesome. Guys, talk to me about this. No, you don't have to do any set spoilers, but talk to me about this set that's coming up here. I mean, obviously some covers, some originals. Talk to me about the set. What are we looking forward to here?
Yeah. We are looking forward to what do we got? We got a bunch of 5440 covers.
Oh my god.
A bunch of 5440 covers. We've got a couple a Ted Nugent cover. We've got
you'll see that. Yeah.
We've got a Van Halen cover. Can't say too much more. And then we're gonna. I'm gonna spoil the last one of the last songs of the night. Is that after Ozzy's passing, I wanted to make it a point that a song that'll never leave the set is War Pigs.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
That's the one song that's the one song that'll probably never ever leave the set, and so that's kind of what we're working on, and it sounds great. Connor adds this beautiful harmony at the end to the Luke's Wall part, and it's great.
Awesome. Originals. You guys got some originals you've been writing, Joe. I'm assuming you're penning some stuff there, and
I have some that I've started writing. Just haven't gotten to the point of really showing it to everybody yet. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be starting on that because we have another show at the Tap House on October 16th.
I was going to say you're running too. Who's playing with you on the 16th?
That is Rough Sundays and Lone Riot.
Nice. How do you guys come? How did you come about? Okay, these 2 shows coming up here, 3 weeks apart, whatever, right? How did you go about picking the bands for this, or were you asked to join one, or so obviously this first one you guys were all in?
First one we did it, we booked it all ourselves. Like we had to come up with all the bands. Riley at the Tap House posted a couple weeks ago that he was looking for bands to fill out a Thursday. And so I said, I will take that slot as long as you can fill out the rest of the bands, because we've been having some issues with that, right? So he got a hold of me and we figured out 2 bands right away that fit and that are going to be great. I believe one of them, if not both of them, are making their Tap House debuts. I might be wrong on that. I know for sure one is. So that's going to be a really fun time, I think.
Awesome. So kind of sticking with the two of you here right now. You know, playing with Deadlight, and you guys are obviously there's no secret. You are two of the driving members of Action the Arsonist as well. How are you making time for this one as well?
Okay, whatever you said, if you were saying something to me, say it again. I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Just with Action the Arsonist, Deadlight, obviously Action the Arsonist, there's stuff coming up still, right? You're running the two bands. How are you making time for it? And, you know, what kind of similarities and maybe differences are you having between Arsonist and Deadlight?
Well, I mean, obviously the biggest similarity is the fact of these two people that you see in this screen right here. That's the main similarity, of course. You know, and the main difference is the two newcomers, and like I said, there's the age gap and all this other stuff, and it's the fact that we are focusing more on covers. I mean, like I said, like Joe said, we already have some original stuff in the tank. He's got some stuff that he's working on. I mean, we're not doing this to be a cover band. I mean, we can be sort of a hybrid in the fact, or in the context of, like, we're doing this to make money, not to say we're just in it for the money. We don't care about the music. It's more the idea of, this is more of a for profit. If you want us to do covers somewhere like at an A circuit place, we could do that. We could also do original music. You know, we got versatility in that regard, and anything that we make isn't just going back into the kitty to buy more gear. We got gear, and we can find more gear. We got jobs, all this stuff. But everybody gets to split their own share and use it how they will. That's just the way that it's working over here. It's just so it's more of a for-profit venture in that regard. And also, well, shit, what else? Oh, I don't know. What else is like similar or different with the band?
I would say that the similarity, well, for me, is I get to play with him, which has been it's a thing that I will never not do anymore. He's the drummer that I will play with probably for the rest of my career. And
yeah, the frontman thing though with him.
Yes, and that's a big difference too. Is that I now have to have all of the responsibility. The Freddie Mercury thing, I have a mic stand that's very similar to that, which we're going to be showing off at the show on Thursday. It's a little different because I'm also used to having like Ash with me and his guitar skills, which Connor is very comparable to in the style of their play together.
The riffing and all that.
The riffing together and his solo abilities are mind blowing to me to watch. Connor play it's been awesome in practices. Because normally, as you know, I do a lot of the leads. So I do all the leads in Action the Arsonist.
And now he's doing the lead just vocally as well.
And
this is the Joe Carson show.
It's nice to be able to have somebody else take some leads and take some songs where I don't have to be playing guitar, which is a nice change.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Haley something.
Awesome.
We haven't heard from her in a while.
Yeah, we haven't really heard much from Haley. Haley, what's I'm just gonna throw it out there. What's your favorite song to play with Deadlight right now?
This favorite song to play with Deadlight. Oh my god. Am I allowed to say a song from our set list?
Only if it's War Pigs. Joe didn't hear that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say War Pigs. I like that the bass has like a little bit of something that I can just kind of work around with. Like, it's not just root notes and I'm just kind of sitting in one spot. Like, I'm moving around, doing different things with my fingers, and it's just very, very intricate, I guess the word is. Like, very difficult, I guess, but it's fun and it challenges me.
Awesome. Connor, Haley, obviously you're the young ones in the group, right? Matt knows as well as I do. I got the same situation. I got a band with two old guys and two young guys in there.
Eric's younger than I am, like by 4 years or some shit.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Desi's in the chat right there. I saw that. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's his dad.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, that is Desmond, the Fiddle Man Legacy. He's in the chat right now. It's awesome seeing people in the chat. Anyway, Connor, Haley, tell me about like, when did you start playing? Is it recent? Have you been playing your whole life? Did you take lessons as a kid?
Ooh. I've been playing for a solid portion of my life, actually. Probably since I was 9 or 10, and then I started taking it seriously around 16. I haven't really. It's just been. I've always loved it. I saw my grandpa play it when I was a kid, and I'm like, yeah, I want to be like that guy. So he taught me chords, and then I learned Master of Puppets by myself, and then now I know how to play more songs than just Master of Puppets. So I think that's a win. But
Awesome.
Love you, Connor.
Yeah, like so I've been singing like my whole life. I started singing just because like I had this dream of being a pop star, and then when I got into high school, I was 14, and I wasn't expecting to take a guitar course. I was put in it because there was an issue with my school schedule because grade 9 was my COVID year, and then so I was like, okay, I'll do this. And I ended up doing really well in it, ended up liking guitar. And then I was like, okay, so guitar was like my primary instrument for a while. And then more recently, I've been doing bass. Like I've been doing fill-in stuff for bass and like doing a lot of stuff in bands with bass. So bass has just kind of been my primary. But yeah, I'd say a good portion of my life has just been music and just the inspiration to do music.
Awesome. Audrey says Haley's a natural self-taught.
That's my mom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's my mom.
I always love when guest parents come on here and talk. You get that full experience. I had a group of 16-year-olds on the one night, and pretty sure their parents were all over the chat, which is always
Morgan Carson on Pink City Soundoff. When? It needs to happen. You say, because listen, because I was saying, you're like Joel was saying, he loves it when guest parents come into the chat and all that stuff.
That's
supple.
Oh yeah. My mom still comes to every show, which is she'll be there on Thursday. She is also a great singer as well, and one of these shows she might have to come up and sing War Pigs with us because that is her favorite song. I've been thinking about it. She's been bugging me for the last like 3 weeks about this. Let her on stage. But yeah, having parents in the chat and having supportive parents is so incredible and so important for music.
awesome. Joe, is there a long-term goal with Deadlight? I mean, you guys are just getting started. This is your first show coming up, so no pressure with this question. But is there a long-term goal of doing an album? Arsonists they're on fire right now. You guys have been, was this going to be 3 in 2 years, 2.5 years?
3 years. I intend to have. I intend to have something done with this band by like EP wise within the next year or two.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to the show Thursday.
It's going to be so much fun, man. Like it is really going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a little weird when you see me not holding a guitar for the first, what was it, 4 songs?
Something like that.
And you definitely get to a point of like, is he going to ever pick it up? And then when I do, trust me, it's worth it.
That's so cool. It's definitely weird. Ronnie Ladderbrook just chimed in here. Have a great show Thursday. Stoked to see Joe taking on a front man role. I mean,
thank you, Ronnie. Thank you.
I mean, Joe, come on, you're just the everywhere man right now.
I'm trying to like if you told me 10 years ago I would be singing in a band, I'd have called you crazy because I was tone deaf 10 years ago. I could not sing with anything. And then I started doing go to karaoke nights, doing things like that, practicing. And that was back in the partying days. So that was going to karaoke a lot and singing. And eventually my voice got to a point now where me and Matt did the show at the car show on Sunday. And I sang the majority of those songs. Me and Matt split the duty of the vocals, and everything sounded great. I watched some videos back that my mom took, and you get my voice sound like I find that my voice actually can hold up now, which is something it couldn't do 10 years ago.
That's awesome. Tell me just I know it's kind of off topic of Deadlight, but tell me about that show you guys did out there. It looked.
The car show at Winnipeg Beach.
It looked stripped down and wet out there.
It was stripped down, and it wasn't wet. It was wet Saturday. The only reason that stage was wet was because
there was bird shit all over the stage. And
oh my god! They forgot they forgot they were booking they booked us for that, So it's supposed to be another band on the Saturday because the car show got moved to Sunday due to the rain. So we were there, and there was so much bird shit on that stage.
Gross.
Hoses and brooms.
And I found out on Thursday last week that we were doing that. I got a call from the event programmer for Winnipeg Beach saying, hey, would you be interested, or would you be able to even come out and do a performance at the car show? And we're like, oh, absolutely. Not asking anybody else before I said yes. And so I messaged Matt, hat in hand, going, hey, would you be able to do this? And
didn't you say Ash first?
I asked Ash first, and then I was gonna ask Ash and then Matt to like do it like as an Ash and the Arsonist thing. And then Ash is like, I'm busy, so like, whatever, cool, that's fine. I get that. Everybody has lives. And then we go out there, and me and Matt have 25 minutes to rehearse at my cabin before we go play for 2 hours.
We just added a couple songs in. We were just there in the cabin, just there in the porch from that clip that you saw. And I just played a couple on the phone. I'm like, oh, that's 3 chords. Throw it on.
Yeah,
we got it.
Yeah, 3 chord songs. Marshall Tucker Band. Can't you see? We're throwing that in there.
Yeah, Simple Man.
Simple Man. We're panicking to get this done. But thank you for DJ Dara for keeping the music going up and down the car show. It was great. Yeah. There was some other shenanigans that we won't talk about on the air, but
well, not necessarily shenanigans, just funny stuff that
happened.
Private conversation.
That's a private conversation. It was fun. Good crowd. There was probably around 300 to 400 people walking around the street, looking at the nice cars. There was some beautiful old Chevys there. That's right up my alley. A 1900 Ford was there, which is really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, great time though, right?
Oh, so much fun.
Connor, you're probably the third person in 85 episodes that has done the podcast from his car. I appreciate
My bad.
it. I did have someone a couple weeks ago do it from their car on the side of the road, and it was night, and he had to get off there because it was too much. That's dangerous.
That's not fun.
But
that's not fun.
Bird Stories classic. So you want to play a band? Yeah, that's great.
So you want to play in a band?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, actually, just a couple weeks before, we saw the Nooners up at the bandstand. There was an active shooter up there in the bandstand. Well, no, an active shitter up in the rafters of the bandstand. The guy's pedalboard was getting shit on at that very moment during the set. That is absolute facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Those are great guys too.
But back to Deadlight.
Back to Deadlight. Guys, I know you got to get to your arsonist practice, but let's kind of let's go around. Matt, you know how this goes. Joe, you know how this goes. I always give you guys the last word on here. Let's go around. Tell us what you want to tell us. Talk about the show. Oh yeah, we're at the half hour. Tell me about the show. Let's talk about the music. Tell the people what they're missing if they don't show up. Everyone's got to go there. It's a Thursday night. If you work Friday, suck it up.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you missing if you missed this first Deadlight show? Everything. Period. That's what it comes down to. You got to make sure this is going to be a historic moment. You got to remember the Alamo, remember the Tap House, be down there. This is going to be the side venture along with Ash and the Arsonist. Anything that Ash and the Arsonist can't do, Deadlight will gladly pick up. And we're going to be doing our own thing too. As he already alluded to, this summer is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to everything that's going to be happening with, like I said, with just the switch of the versatility between the covers and the originals, and just seeing how everything materializes from this point. But this is seriously a show you don't want to miss. We want everybody to come down there and take this in and just let us know how we do and come pack out this show. And yes, and most of all, fear the Deadlight. Joe, what are people going to be missing? What should they expect? Closing thoughts.
Well, what they're going to be missing if they don't come to the show is a chance to potentially watch me embarrass myself on stage.
That's worth the price.
It's not likely to happen, but I'm not playing guitar for every song. There's a good chance that doesn't go great. But you know what? If it sounded anything like it did last night, it's going to be fine. It's perfect.
You got to be willing to take that chance, regardless.
Yeah. And it's a big risk for me to be doing all this because I've to step out of a comfort zone of playing in like a pre-established band is quite daunting for me, actually.
Yeah, I get it. Connor, Haley, bounce to you.
Yeah. Yeah, come out to the show. It's that there's nothing. You're not doing anything else that's important. That's more important than going to the first Deadlight show. I work at 7 in the morning the next day. You guys have no excuse. Come out. It'll be fun. Have a beer. It'll be great. It'll be great for the Deadlight. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, those who are not coming, they're going to be missing the start of something really special and really big. And there's no excuse for people not going. Like, I'm going to.
I don't know if
the
we're going to be
Korn
necessarily
concert.
recording the show ourselves. I don't think we're going to be filming it. Now, mind you, this guy might be there streaming some of it. I know there's going to be a lot of people there that are going to get some content and what have you that we're going to share and post up later. But as far as a live stream, I don't know. That could be something that we do in the future or the next show or something like that, just to answer that question for you.
You can continue, Haley.
Did I just interrupt that
totally interrupt you. Haley, continue, please.
Let's go.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Yeah, no, literally all I was gonna say is there's literally no excuse to be missing the Deadlight show because I'm going to the Korn concert, which is the same night as our show, and then after that's done, I'm boogieing straight to the tap house just to play a set. So there's no excuse, guys. You have to come.
Holy moly, you are gonna have to motor from the Canada Life Center there.
Yeah,
if you're gonna catch an 11:30 set after that, my goodness, they're gonna have to fly you out of there.
Yeah.
Well, at least, well, you know, yeah, I was about to say something just to the effect of, yeah, at least you're not in the nosebleeds for the Korn concert. I mean, for the reason of like it's harder to get down, and well, other reasons as well. Those who know know. So anyway.
Audrey, no fear. There will be someone there catching content that night. That's the great thing about today's world is someone's always recording something, whether you want them to or not. Someone's always recording something like this right now. It's like one of those infinite loop videos. Awesome. Yeah, once again, guys, really looking forward to having you on tonight, and then looking forward to the Thursday show. And then October, what was the day? October 16th?
October 16th is the next one. September 25th, this Thursday, is the first one. And that is the one that you want to come check out.
That's
both
one
of them
you want to see.
definitely do, but this one for sure. This is history right here.
And one more question for you. You can answer or you cannot answer.
I'll answer.
Choose my right. Do you have more stuff already, or more shows already booked?
Beyond those two, well, I mean, there is something that we're booked into later on that we talked to that our other band is also involved in. I'm just going to say that and leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing that we got set right now. Other than that, if you want us, wherever you want us, talk to us. And we will probably be there.
Yep, we will definitely
there you
be there.
go.
It's, just send us an opportunity, and we'll happily take it.
We need the money. Come on.
Awesome. All right, guys. Great chatting with you. You guys got to get to Arson's practice. Don't you guys
push it back, and now we don't need to.
Don't you practice right by my house?
Yeah. We do.
Okay.
So when we do, if I'm not in Mexico, because we're planning on releasing this little next project December 12th, somewhere around there. So if I'm not in Mexico, because I'm going to be in Mexico when that release date drops, if we drop it then. If we do it even beforehand, come by and we'll do a whole little live stream run through the songs and talking about all this stuff. We can get Jen down there because she was part of the process as well. That's an idea. Otherwise, I'm going to be tuning in from an international location with just Spanish vulgarity in the bar under my name. So you can count on that.
Okay, this is the most off topic the Peg City Soundoff will ever get. Matt, when are you going to Mexico? When do you go there?
December 4th to 13th.
Where are you staying?
Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, okay. I am
where are
in
you
Mexico. I am in Mexico at the same time, but I'm on the other side of the
Cancun?
land. Cancun.
Yeah, I went there in 2015.
Wouldn't that be something if we were in the same area and we did an episode from Mexico?
Well, shit. Well, it's not possible. Rusty might be down there at the same time. And remember that thing we were at, the Back Alley Beers?
Yeah.
So the reason I came there beyond the music was there's a guy, the guy that played in Starry Eyes on the drums, Fair, that we had to keep shining the light on because it was getting dark out. So he plays in the circuit in Puerto Vallarta. He actually just launched a new band. I think it's called Velvet Storm or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was gonna tap me in with him. I sent him about just a wee little cachet of 53 videos of various performances and collabs over Facebook that he's yet to view. And let's just see what we can do. Maybe he'll open some opportunities for me. So there
That's
you
awesome.
go. We got connections in all 3 North American countries. And as always, I am taking applications for West Virginia 2.0. Connor and I talked about this last night. He's interested. Rusty's interested. Jen is interested. Anybody else wants to come on board? Only a couple more probably. I can only fit so many people. Like most I'm buying is a Dodge Durango, like a 7-seater, because anything beyond that is just insanely fucking like just off the rails expensive. You know about these cars. You work in a delership, so
I know. I'm well aware of what's going on here.
Yeah.
And just to that point with Rusty there, I talked to Rusty and Fair after, and I maybe had a couple drinks, and I think he wants his band to come on here, but yet to hear from him. But I'm sure it'll happen. Rusty's got so many connections around. Everywhere.
Here's the thing: if you get those guys on from Puerto Vallarta, if we are officially expanding beyond Canadian borders, we got to have an episode with Brandon on here too.
Oh, 100%. Well, we got to do it anyway.
We'll make that happen sometime in 2026.
We will make it happen.
Well, for 100% sure.
100%.
As a matter of fact,
All right,
get him
guys.
and maybe get a couple other West Virginia people. I don't know. Well, we'll talk. But anyway,
we'll do the West Virginia show. Anyone, open invite. Anyone who wants to give me their email. Awesome.
I'll give you the contacts.
Perfect. Joe, can you hear anything I'm saying?
He wants to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
I just said, can you hear anything I'm saying?
No, I'm going off what his facial expressions.
Yeah, that's good. We were just talking about how you're joining the trip to West Virginia and you're actually fronting the entire flight. So, I just want to say thank you for that. And
yes, you are.
Okay, well, I can probably make that happen.
Yeah. Right on. Okay, well, great talking with you guys. Get to your practice. Haley, Connor, nice to meet you through this way. And I'll see you tomorrow. Haley, good luck at the corn show. And you're, I hope they give you one of those escorted rides to the Tapo so you can make it there for your set. And looking forward to your set tomorrow, though. Yeah, you got it.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, eh?
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's 2 days from now.
I'm going to grab a sticker for you, by the way, tonight.
Yes.
Because we need to put that on your guitar that you're making there.
It's sweet. Matt, tell Matt I'm going to bring his ticket for that Sunday thing, too. So
he's going to bring the ticket for the Sunday thing, too.
Yeah, I know. He said that.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
All right. Okay.
Thanks so much for having us on. This has been
no
awesome.
problem.
We have now, Deadlight is now officially a band because we've been on the Peg City Soundoff.
You've done it.
That's all it took.
Yes, sir. You've made it.
Thank you, Joel.
Congratulations. Okay.